Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really getting into something everyone's been talking about, the legal challenges facing former President Donald Trump. Specifically, we're looking at this summer, mid-2025, and asking, will he actually face jail time? We've gathered the source material, and our mission really is to unpack all of that for you. What's the immediate future looking like after that, well, truly historic conviction? Just to quickly recap, back in May 2024, we saw the New York conviction. Falsifying business records. It was all tied to that hush money payment during the 2016 election cycle. A huge deal, obviously. I mean, the first time ever a former U.S. president has faced a criminal conviction. But what happened next is where our deep dive really begins.
Yeah, that's right. Because the sentencing in early 2025 by Judge Juan Merchan, it took a lot of people by surprise. He handed down what's called an unconditional discharge.
Unconditional discharge? What does that actually mean in practice?
It means essentially no penalty. No prison time, no probation period, not even a fine.
Nothing, really.
Nothing. The judge pointed to a few things. Trump's, unique political position, the legal complexities around him, and also, importantly, that the offense itself was nonviolent. So it was a remarkably lenient sentence, considering the context. It kind of signals the specific path the justice system took in this unprecedented case.
Okay, so very lenient sentence. You'd almost think case closed, right? But nope, there's another big development. Despite getting that unconditional discharge, Trump's legal team, they went ahead and filed an appeal anyway. They want the conviction itself overturned completely, which naturally leads to the question, what happens now? What if the appeal works? Or what if it doesn't?
Right. Two distinct paths there. If the appeal succeeds, poof, his record could potentially be wiped clean on this charge.
Yeah.
Gone. But if the appeal fails and the conviction stands, well, then new consequences could theoretically come into play. But, and this is the fascinating part, most legal experts are saying jail time is still very unlikely.
Very unlikely, even if the conviction is upheld on appeal.
Yes. The reasoning is pretty consistent. He has no prior criminal record, which is a huge factor. The crime was nonviolent. And, the justice system, especially in New York, for this type of white-collar offense, often prefers alternatives for first-time offenders. Things like fines, maybe home confinement. Incarceration isn't usually the first step. Now, the Court of Appeals does have power. If the conviction is upheld and Trump were to, say, violate some condition later or get into new legal trouble, then yes, harsher penalties could be back on the table. But that's a separate if.
Okay, that very unlikely assessment is strong. Is it just the lack of priors and the nonviolent aspect, or does his, unique status play into that expert view too?
It's mostly the combination of factors typical in sentencing analysis. First-time offender, nonviolent crime.